Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I've got a microphone now. My stepson, Ricky, I didn't know he was watching my YouTube channels, but he was watching them with his girlfriend, and so he brought over my birthday gifts and said, "Hey, I'm watching your YouTube channel," which really shocked me. And he said, "You need a microphone." I thought, oh, I've already heard that. So I went ahead and bought just this little cheap microphone from Amazon. So I hope it's a little bit better. I hope you guys can hear me. I want to say thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes last week. Thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday on the blog, on Instagram, on Facebook. I really do appreciate it. I think everyone's birthday somewhat sucked this year. I'm just going to be honest because of COVID and everything that's going on. So, I think everyone just kind of had, a little stinky birthday this year. But at least we're alive. We're all healthy and strong. And we're enjoying our families and our homes. It is what it is. I've been saying that a lot this last 7 or 8 months. It is what it is. So, but thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday. Speaking of birthday gifts and my stepson, so he went to Wisconsin with his girlfriend, and they went to an antique store. And I can't believe my stepson actually went in and looked for items for me, which was kind of, touched me a little bit that he, made the effort. So he picked up this little vintage vase for me, which I thought was very pretty. I can see little tulips in that. It's purple and I think it's hand painted. Yeah, it's hand painted and it says Fenton on it. So I thought that was really nice. And he got me this giant vase also, which this reminds me of the 80s for some reason. I think this is something from the 80s. So that's just my guess, but thank you, Ricky, for the birthday gifts. If you're watching, I appreciate it. So that's really it. Today's just a little chit chat. I'm going to show you guys my recipe book. This is really old. It's like a binder that I've just shoved all of my recipes in here, and I recently cleaned it out and organized it because it looked really junky. So I'm going to show you guys the inside of that. And I'm going to take you guys out to my porch where you can see the mums that I just picked up from the farmer's market and how I decorated my front porch. So we'll go ahead and take you guys to those now. All right, everyone. So here is my recipe book. I normally just print off things and keep them in my little binder here. So when you open it up, I have my everyday recipes. And here is my salmon with dill and roasted Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes. You hear my doggies right now. So this is the lasagna recipe that I use, my cheesy chicken spaghetti recipe. The next is my the spaghetti carbonara that I've been wanting to try. Looks really good. This is the rest of that recipe. This is a French toast casserole. I'm going to have all kinds of things in here that I want to try. This is a slow cooker lemon garlic chicken recipe. This is a beef bouillon that I've been wanting to try. So these are just everyday recipes that I print out that look really good. This is a broccoli salad that looks really good that I've been wanting to try. An heirloom tomato tart. Always wanted to try one of those. This is the classic meatloaf recipe that I shared on the blog. That was really good. I just printed off this carrot buttermilk pancake recipe that I shared on my Facebook page. This is my baking section. That's actually a strawberry tart that I made about a year or two ago, I think. I still make that. This is a banana bread recipe. This blueberry buckle recipe looks really good. I actually watched the recording of Martha making that because I record her old shows on Dabble. That's her easy pie crust. This is my friend's mother's caramel cake recipe. So I'll type these out and try to make them. This is a pear cake recipe, a banana walnut cake that I made. This is Jennifer L. Scott's blueberry cake recipe from her book, I think, At Home with Madame Chic. Yep. So that was really good. I made photocopies of it so I could print it out. So I don't want to mess up my book. And this is the recipe for that strawberry tart that I'm using as a chapter insert. That is so good. I love that recipe. Let's see, I have a brown sugar recipe, brown sugar bread recipe. These are my holiday recipes. This is my cornbread cranberry dressing, my mother-in-law's recipe for her dressing. This is the herb seasoning dressing ingredients that I use for my herb roasted turkey. You see it has stains all over it, so I use it. This is the recipe for my apple cinnamon tea cake that my stepsons love so much. So this is a recipe for reindeer food. And then I've got a section for, cocktails. I really want to try this one. This looks really easy. This is a recipe for a strawberry lemon mimosa. And here, it's just 3 ingredients. So I thought I'd give that a try sometime soon. So that is my recipe binder. So also quickly, I wanted to show you guys my autumn decor on the porch. I don't have a whole lot this year, but these pretty giant mums I got from a local farmer. It's really pretty. These are my real pumpkins. This is my faux pumpkin that I got from TJ Maxx along with a faux white one right there. Here is my autumn wreath. I showed this to you guys on the blog. It turned out very well. I'm glad I pieced my own wreath together because I couldn't find anything that I really wanted. And I love all the green, the purple. So I added a second wreath underneath it. And I think it looks really good. Turned out very well. And you guys see my doggies. Here's the rest of my porch. My mandevilles are still blooming. It's really cold right now in Indy. These are my pillows I picked up at Home Goods on each one of the chairs. This is the second mum that I picked up. I can't tell if it's red or orange. Should have been orange, but it looks sort of like burgundy. I need to water it. But it looks really good right now, my blue and white planter. I love how that looks. But this is my porch so far. A lot of my spring and summer flowers are still blooming. It's starting to get really cold this morning. I actually woke up and there was frost on the roof. So we have our water hose around. We are in a bit of a drought here in Indy, which is very unusual for us. But that is my autumn decor so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are still reading Living a Beautiful Life with Alexandra Stoddard. This is a fantastic book. I still can't believe she had all these wonderful ideas in the 80s. I think this was from 1986. How old was I in 86? Maybe in kindergarten. But it's a wonderful book. It's great to read in the evenings. I've highlighted all through it already. I probably shouldn't do that, but I don't intend on giving this to anyone anytime soon. But I love it. I think it's a fantastic book. It gives you so many great ideas, and it's also helping you to focus on what's important. So, and with everything going on, having something that's positive that helps you to change your life, to help you bring in beautiful items, to help you focus in on meals, simple things. Like today on my blog, I talked about how she said coming home is a treat, and coming home is a treat. I love my home. I love walking around, seeing all the flowers. I can have any kind of scents I want going on, and with the holidays coming up, it's going to be very nice to be home. Even today, getting up this morning, as I talked about on my porch, it was cold. There was frost on the roofs. It's getting pretty cold here in Indy, but it was so nice to open up the windows, to let in the crisp air. Even those things are small treats. So I hope some of you are reading this book. Some of you have already told me that you've read it years ago. So I really do appreciate everyone who's making comments and, chit-chatting along with me as I post these every day. It's become some sort of a small little book club, and I really do enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments section if this has helped a little bit. I don't mind showing the wire. It is what it is. But let me know if this is working, if it's helped to help with the volume. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.